We're all good here.
So
we're having a good time.
Okay, so they didn't. I don't know where they're going. They didn't spec. Okay, Dreamland. So they just verbally did it.
Why'd they do that to me?
Yeah, why did they do that to us? Okay. Already, red team separated from the start of the game, but generating a good sandwich situation. Trying to go for the tech chase rest there, I think, was red team.
All right, I can see from the way that Starlord is playing that he's looking for the rest setups.
Yes, definitely. And that's certainly not an advantage you want to give up at all against high-level players, where you feel like as though you're going to get outplayed a little bit more, so you want to go for the large variance plays, right?
I mean, we're kind of settling in, and Westballz and Luna aren't allowing them, because there's Puff is like a satellite of Falco.
Yeah.
That as long as Puff is in that orbit, things can go well. But if Puff isn't in orbit, Puff needs to be winning their own exchanges, like what just happened.
Yeah. Man, I'm always so impressed by Luna's awareness in teams to instantly convert, change into situations where he can wall serve as a wall for Westballz to get into a better position.
Ooh, we're all clumped up together, and Puff is the one that goes down.
Yeah. So blue team slightly, right? But okay.
I want to say that it was Luna's beautiful dash dancing that made Nix confused about whether he should, work on the Luna or try to edgeguard Westballz.
Yeah. Luna taking to the platforms and finding a follow-up, an unconventional follow-up from Puff. Ooh, nice back air there by Wes. No way.
Did that almost work?
Definitely
was that close?
That was very close. Okay, so man, this game feels so much closer than it is in stocks. I want but I'm not sure what's giving red team so much trouble.
I think it's interesting that Starlord and Nix are kind of playing with Puff in the center.
Yeah.
I think it might be more advantageous to have Falco in center.
Right.
And Puff on the sides, or like I said earlier, in that orbit. Oh. But it's not their choice. Westballz and Luna have something to say about their positioning. But here we see Puff is super far forward compared to Falco right now. They definitely had a choice in that situation.
Yeah.
But they almost completed the edge guard.
Nix doing a great job there protecting his teammate using the lasers to control the center stage. Oh, up air. Off the top kill. And Nix wiping his face in amazement.
I thought he had already started falling back down by the time I heard the scream.
Yeah. Oh, Starlord trying to protect his rest. Oh, very close. That was the right idea though by Starlord.
However, it's possible that even if the rest had landed, that Luna's Nair would have stopped Westballz' momentum.
Yeah.
He was aware of what was happening. It might have missed, but he made a choice that could have protected it. All right.
Great edge guard there by Nix. Good up air.
Nice single hit up air, and we're all at last stock here.
Slight percentage lead, and I think that matters a lot when there's a Puff on the screen, because as soon as you hit her out, this happens where you get a 2v1.
And if we want to land a rest, we want to land it on Falco.
Oh, nice up air down air screen.
Okay, we're all hanging out. Mart doesn't have a jump until he gets hit back down to the ground by his teammate. Stay alive, Nix. Nice shine out of shield. Oh, but he messed up
tech chase.
Oh, wow.
No. So that was actually a very close game, I think.
No, they were in position to make the recovery and get back on stage and fight again, but then just the worst possible thing, Westballz came down with just the last few active frames of that bear and hit the Puff right into the Falco. And then I think that gave them the lag that allowed him to edge hog afterward too.
I see. Yeah, if I'm red team, I'm not too upset about that. That was certainly a very close game. They got to play their strategy. The punishes were just a little bit lacking, and I think that
we didn't see a rest. Which
yeah, we didn't see a rest.
A key factor, of course. I think Battlefield might be a smart pick for them because Yoshi's might be a little too much, but I think Battlefield is right in the sweet spot.
Right.
Because I think they were a little bit too far apart from each other more often than not on Dreamland.
Yeah, Luna did a great job. Another thing that kind of factored into Dreamland being troublesome was Luna did a great job of walling the other teammate out while Wes was getting his footing back. And on a big stage like Dreamland, it can be hard to penetrate that defense. Mart's sword is huge. He's being floaty in that situation is pretty helpful because he can cover a lot of area with his sword.
We're seeing the switch from Westballz, so that to me might indicate a Pokemon counterpick, which would be an interesting choice, but I would like to see what they can do with it. However, he could also just be switching for the fun of it.
Yeah. Going back to Dreamland. Okay.
So Westballz just wasn't happy with what he was doing with Falco, and he thinks he can do more,
to
but
rest.
he's about to get immediately rested.
Okay. Oh.
Starlord finish
Starlord
it.
trying to edge
Oh. Nice shallow angle from Westballz, but he's still not back in control of himself on stage.
Oh, great recovery there by Wes.
It's been almost 20 seconds in barrel.
Yeah, red team has had great control in the middle of the stage so far. And that shorten. Not working out.
Ooh, punish that imperfect stall.
Difficult situation here for red team for a second.
See, like, Puff could have rested right off of that shine.
Yeah.
But I
see what
appreciate Starlord's awareness to realize that Nix was going to hit the down air. Otherwise, he might have rested both of them. Or just gotten hit.
Heck chase. It feels like blue team's having a hard time finding kills. Interesting. But Luna, you know, still... This is the mark of a good team, right? Like, even when they're not sure, like, at least one person is holding stocks. So, oh, great damage building there on the Puff. That is so smart. Like, you can't kill her in that situation, right? So you just rack on as much damage as you can. Great wall jump shine.
Starlord might not make it back.
Oh, Wes missing the downer drift very slightly. They're just going for 1v1s right now.
You know, when you can neutralize Puff like that off stage, then...
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Great attempt there by the Moon. Okay, they have to... It's very hard for, I think, Falco Puff to take advantage of Fox in the 1v1. So they definitely gave it their best effort. Starlord picking one option to cover there and just didn't get the right one.
I think it was possible that that forward smash covered tech in place as well with the reverse hit.
Yeah.
I like to believe that that's what he was intending to do. Oh, did you see that perfect rainbow for the rest?
Up smash out of shield. Not quite enough. Yeah, I think now we're seeing the same pattern that we did last game where Wes and LaLuna are taking a little bit of time just to get used to each other and like how each other likes to play. They haven't had too many sets before this, so it makes sense that this would happen. Okay. Yeah. Standard laser there. Good good way to wall the Fox out.
Very good patience from Nix. You know, he only needed to help his teammate with one thing, and he gave it to him. Well, they're getting a little caught up on the top platform here. Who's going to win the fight? Westballz gets the big hit, but oh, and he's still. How's he doing it? It's pressuring them both.
I feel like both these teams are actually. This is a very different match from the last time. Maybe because of the different characters, but I think like both these teams are playing a lot more passive than what we saw before. Kind of interesting.
Do you think Fox enables that, or they're choosing that besides the fact that he counterpicked Fox?
Oh, I'm not sure. You know, I think I just don't know enough. I don't feel comfortable with assessing kind of the style of the players to be sure on that point. Okay.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I want. Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, and that was back in Winner's 8th, so that one was only a best of 3.
Wow, this is I totally expected something else, I guess.